incredible way of authenticity for an item. So why it's interesting, why NBA Top Shot examples, this Jeff Staple example, is you now have this digital record of this one-of-one piece that proves the authenticity. So when you're do some of you out there like Birkins, Jordans, shoes are a great example. Now he's now tied this digital artifact that proves that this shoe, it proves the ownership. And if he wants to sell it, he sells that and attaches it to that. That's sort of like a very high level use case example of what an NFT is. We'll talk more about them, but show us the shoe.
Okay, I'm gonna show y'all the shoe. And very well spoken and taught to the community about the shoe. So this is the shoe.
Ooh, yeah.
And it's really the first time I'm unboxing it. I really haven't unboxed it. So
I think we get a special unboxing.
Now. Yeah, I didn't haven't unboxed it, so we're gonna get into it. We're gonna check it out. It might not even be the shoe in here. I don't know. It might be something else.
Oh my God.
Oh nah, it's definitely the shoe. It's definitely the shoe. See, these is hard.
Wow. So these are like, this is why NFTs can add utility, because in the real world now, you've now attached sort of ownership to this shoe. Okay, you can sell it. Oh yeah. So it's like, and it's even got its special number on it.
114 of what? 212?
212. Yeah. Awesome. I love
They clean. They clean. You know what I'm saying?
Good looking shoe.
Ooh, they clean.
It's
I ain't even want them, y'all. They fresh. Anybody want them? Y'all want to buy them? Let me know. Let me know. No, I'm playing.
He's like, not for sale. Not for sale. I love that. Okay, I'm bringing us back now.
Okay.
So, those of you who are out here, we have an understanding of what an NFT is. It's also one of the messages and one of the questions I see that are coming up in this. Everyone's like, okay, so what is this idea of like, what is the blockchain and what is Ethereum and how does that tie into NFTs? So when we back out a little further, you have this idea of like this one-of-one, right? And all of this is stored on the blockchain, okay? And the blockchain is essentially a newer technology that we've seen arouse out of the past, like it's actually been around a long time. Like I'm gonna say about 2009, if I'm right. And the blockchain is a way that a very special person who is anonymous in this world created a way to store data in a way that was unbreakable. So if you look at how it was, it's basically a ledger way to store data, linking blocks of data one by one by one. And as you sort of look at use cases for this, the first thing that came out of this was cryptocurrency. So guys, we're going to school a little bit here, but one of the things that is really important and one of the things that like John and I really bonded over this was talking about why it's important, especially for people of color, to understand what's happening in this technology world around blockchain, cryptocurrencies, and NFTs. And we've had these conversations because we want to make sure that all of our people are along for the ride. Because in the past, you know, all the tech bros, there was a certain subset of people that really benefited from the dot-com booms. And now we are in 2022, and we're trying to make sure that we all have an understanding of where this world is going and why to pay attention. So
yeah, listen, guys, Ja Rule can do this. You can do this.
Yes.
It's not the hardest. I know it. It's, when they hear you speak, it's like, I know it's some of this stuff it sounds like it's
mumbo jumbo
language.
Yeah.
But in essence, we are. But it's a language that's not hard to learn. It's not not Spanish. This is a very easy language to learn, and this is a language of financial literacy that we think you guys should all share in and all speak this language with us. And so, Tanya, continue to enlighten the people on the language.
And this is part of it. And we just want you guys to pay attention to sort of the foundation and why, like, we're going to talk a bit about this project that we're super passionate about that comes down to just beautiful art, building community, and bringing our people in and telling the stories of like why Black is beautiful and why we should be a part of this at this table. But again, like when we talk about blockchain, I don't want to like over school you on it. I just want you guys to understand that what's happening right now in this technology world, we all need to sort of be a part of, because in the past, we didn't really have a seat at that table. But as we're building businesses, we know that Black people, millennials, Gen Z, we are all the ones that are going to create and form the world moving forward, right? And so we need to have an idea of what's happening. And for us, getting into the NFT world, getting into cryptocurrencies, we see a way to create generational wealth for our families and more, which is also why we created this project, which is Black is Beautiful. So I'm going to stop there with the blockchain and pieces of that. We're going to do more of those talks a little bit later, but it's Thursday night. It's 7 o'clock. I hope you guys are having a drink or whatever you're doing at home.
Stops too in the future to really help people understand how to, create a wallet and to get your page on OpenSea and buy, sell, create, the whole thing.
So bringing us back, we've sort of gone into NFTs. We've talked a little bit about blockchain. We've talked about these ideas of NFTs being just these digital JPEGs. So everyone's going like, why is that so exciting? You've got these great pictures. And if any of you guys have followed me and Ja Rule recently, we're constantly posting some really incredible digital art on our Instagram. And that project is one that is very special to us. But these are essentially, people are like asking, what is the value in these JPEGs? And I want to talk a bit more about why NFTs sort of boomed, right? Everyone's heard, a lot of people have heard about these Bored Apes and all these other projects, and people are talking about, I made all this money. And then all of a sudden people were making all this money and then it fizzled out a little bit. But I want to talk about sort of what drew us into NFTs and sort of creating our own projects, right? Because we saw all these other people making money, and then all of a sudden you approached me, Herb approached me, and you connected me as well with a lot of other really incredible, powerful people that are working on this project about an incredible project called Black is Beautiful. So talk to me about Nick and how you guys got introduced to this.
Well, Nick Davis is an amazing artist.